Good evening, everyone. Court workers in New York State have been put on notice. Get a COVID-19 vaccine within the next few days or expect to be terminated in April. One local court assistant fears for her job and says getting rid of dozens of court workers could delay justice across the state. Christian Garzone filed this report earlier today.
Well, a court assistant who goes by Gladys says state agencies have largely been left alone when it comes to the mandate, except for the court system. She says if those hundreds out there still unvaccinated are fired, it could clog the courts. Certain workers across New York State, like healthcare workers, were mandated to get the COVID-19 vaccine. If not, they were fired. The directive also applies to employees in the court system. Gladys is a court office assistant in Rochester. She has a religious exemption but was deemed unfit to work in January, forced to use vacation time.
There's no saying if the court's going to renew the religious exemptions.
Gladys says she got a letter Monday requesting she get vaccinated.
It said we had 14 days. So we had until April 4th, and then they did, I guess, clarify that on the 4th we won't actually technically be terminated. We'll get another letter stating that on the 7th is the termination date.
A spokesman for the state court system says since September, all employees were required to be vaccinated. He said to News 8, 156 employees and 4 judges have been notified they need to be in compliance, and their absence is being charged to them. Gladys isn't sure about the number of judges, but she says it's more like 300 court workers.
We were already short-staffed, so I'm sure that it's almost a hardship for the court right now. Trials might get have to be adjourned or rescheduled or pushed out.
Gladys is also asking why a work environment, like a courtroom, needs to have everyone vaccinated. She says everyone is pretty much apart, nothing like, say, a hospital.
The courtroom's already set up that we are more than social distance prior to even COVID beginning.
And she says the court system also lost a lot of workers who were forced to retire because they did not want to get vaccinated. In Rochester, Christian Garzone, News 8.
Christian, thank you. The state's court public information officer says judges who are not in compliance could be referred to the Commission on Judicial Conduct.